fully committed, but I don't have to be there.
Did you train to be
And I said I won't always be there. If I don't want to go, I don't have to. It's kind of it's hard. It's like fully committed to turning up every week. Looking for a break.
Yeah, I think the size is different.
Yeah.
And as for confidence was it she's quite a good player. She has no like substance to fight, but she's good to play.
It's a tricky one. And our girls are big like that. There's probably 4 or 5 of them that have come through the juniors together. Still there. And they're really good. That's the reason. That's why you see them. It's kind of mindset. Managing it. Oh, I've got a jacket. I've got one of those blue jackets. Oh, yeah? You can give it, you can take it when it's cold. Nice to see you, man. Blue suede shoes. Can I sit the bike? No, we have to get it. Nice 7 kilos.
That's it.
6.8. Just did 80 cases. Wow.
Afternoon and welcome to our NPLW Victoria broadcast here in the rather sunny northern suburbs of Melbourne. For your broadcast afternoon, I'm William Bennett, bringing you all the action here from a very, very blissful Cross Keys reserve. Coming to this game, both teams are very much tight on the table, 4 points apiece. There's certainly very, very different stories between the two sides coming into this fixture. With last weekend our hosts having unfortunate home defeat 3-1 against freshly promoted Green Hills. It's certainly been showing everyone how it should be done. As for our visitors, after a rather shaky start to the season, they come to this with an absolute thumping 3-0 victory against Bulleen last weekend. Starting lineups are full this afternoon. Commencing with the visitors, we have number 6, El Talevsky, number 7, Eli Vlamink, number 8, Miri Nishimura, number 15, Emma Checker, number 22, Ava Harrington, number 28, Eliza Amendola, number 35, Misu Yamada, number 36, 15 in goal, number 42, Eri Narita, number 44, Valentine Percy, and their captain, number 50, Georgia Henderson. Meanwhile, for Vince Bashiato's Essendon, we have number 2, Emma Langley, number 4, their captain, Michaela Jurcic, number 5, Rebecca Van Dort, number 9, Fujiwara Ariri, number 11, Ava Grober, number 12, Kobe Wilberts, number 14, Amy Parkinson, number 20, Kendra Smith, number 21, Zara Bald, number 24, Audrey Osler, and number 33, Grace Paradis. Let's line off their starting 11. Our refereeing department this afternoon is led out by Courtney Van Deesen. She's joined alongside Jamie Azzopardi, Audrey Azzopardi, and Sarah Bellew from Canada on full official duties this afternoon. Both sides already shown early warning signs of what they're capable of, able to get forward, try and build up momentum. Nothing's really stuck so far, but barely 2 minutes played. Certainly, there's a nice promising sign for the rhythm of this game that they are set to play out throughout the next 90 or so. The goal kick there from the West Australian keeper, Zara Bald. He's ball back in the play now, almost the reverse end of the pitch. Preston very much back, holding the defensive line as they're trying to boof it up the wing. certainly very much common, if not cliche, tactic here in this division. So not always the most effective early on in any fixture. Smith, plays for the captain, Jurcic. Essendon seeing a little bit of respite there. Catch a bit of a rhythmia. Here's Osler. Pulse plays wide for Paradis. Paradis has a shot from range. Forces the save there from Dean. Certainly a lovely curving ball there from the American. Jurcic. Looking for a wing. Sends Parkinson. Opportunity snuffed there by Harrington. As Preston concede the throw. Back with Jurcic. Just teasing the right option. With Langley under pressure. Turnover is forced. She does concede the foul in the process. Checker. Opts for the switch. Ishimura there. Trying to marshal the area. Long ball forward from Percy. Presently visiting Preston Macedonia's top goal scorer for the season. Finding the back of net twice in the last 3 fixtures. Well, in a number of ways, Essendon is certainly blessed to have a wide degree of top goal scorers, as all contributors have just managed to hit the back of the net just the once so far this season. Last race being Emma Langley in their consolation prize last weekend in their 3-1 defeat against Spring Hills. Alright. Turnover. As Preston trying to build up play for Narita. Throw for Triestina. As the ball is eventually palmed off into Jurcic. Out off Henderson. Again, Jurcic with the throw for the Royals. We do see Jurcic with the throw. She's invited to come a little bit further forward by our senior referee, Courtney Van Deesen, last season's referee of the year. Percy. Throw for Triestina. As Jurcic finds Langley nice and quickly. Chance here. Shot. And the result they want. Certainly a fantastic, shaky little tap in from the Essendon midfielder. It is Essendon Royals 1, Preston Lions 0. Nice and early on for our hosts.
Goal is the Royals.
And we do have confirmation of the goal scorer, number 11, Ava Grover. And certainly a great way to kick off her 27th appearance for the Royals. She is the Royals' top appearance holder, at least within the First Division. And with with that as well. She also finds her way into now 5-way tied top goal scorer for our hosts. Narita under pressure. Shabby throw. As it's palmed off for Harrington to take. Harrington looking for the option. Marshalled by Langley. Ari. Langley. Now Parkinson. Fairly pressured. Ari tapping it forward. Touch 1-2 instead left for the Kiwi Kendra Smith. Parkinson. Headed for Jurcic. Still a little bit of aerial football. Once again, finds Jurcic. Langley, tap forward as the pass is intercepted. Firm ball in the midfield. Free kick is awarded by our lead referee. And it is a veteran footballer and a checker from South Australia. Checker says it deep. Can't quite find the touch from Eri Narita. So a goal kick, Triestina. At least in terms of women's football, is a very special year for our hosts, as it marks 30 years since their first senior women's team. So you see the shot there from Amendolia, dealt with by Board. Indeed, speaking of anniversaries, also happens to be the 25th anniversary of Preston's first senior women's team. Throw-in eventually played in. Unfortunate touch there from Van Dort, not quite keeping the ball in the field of play. It shall be our first call of the afternoon. So with the visitors to swing it in. And it should, from the looks of things, be Eri Narita to take this. Swung in, can't beat the near post. That's headed clear by Jurcic for a second corner in quick succession. So again, Narita whips it in. The Japanese national joining Preston from Sabah FA in Malaysia. Turn to Zara Board for the goal kick for the Royals. The opportunity to break very much snuffed out by Langley, trying to reinforce the momentum. Checker very much controlling the play, controlling the energy here. Opportunity for Osler. Not quite hitting her how she would like it. That's Smith. Can't find an option. Quick turnover. Presently with Percy. The Englishman previously at Lewis FC on the south coast of England. Ball there with a firm clearance. Firm Marshall in there. Ball finds Langley. Back for captain Jurcic. Parkinson looks to send Ari. Tap for the throw. Momentum still in favour of Triestina. Parkinson for Ari. Ari under pressure from Harrington. And it shall be corner for our hosts. And so potentially prime opportunity to extend their lead. As quarters played quite short comparatively to the earlier Preston attempts. Parkinson. Tries to knock it forward for her teammates. It's very much well collected there by Dean. Harrington returning to Dean for a bit of safety. All-time interception by Paradis. Chance to have Osler to whip it in. Dean's ball. Rolled short for Checker. Checker looks to send the Rita. Ends up with the opposing keeper in Zara Ward. Ward herself just opting for the long option, trying to get her team forward, trying to push play back into the opposing half. Langley whips it on. She sends Grover wide. Grover with the cross in. Get a headset. You can. It's the Preston captains, Julian Henderson. Switch into Narita. Narita opts for Harrington. Harrington under pressure. Can find some support. As we see, free kick awarded in favour of Ms. Uro Yamada. With 3 Japanese nationals in this Preston side. Preston in front of the opposing technical area. It's a nice shaky wee touch there from the Essendon gaffer Vince Battiotto. Smith finds Grover. Grover under pressure. Paradis had the final touch there. Indeed. Our eyes do match, both mine and our far side assistant referee, Jamie Pardew. Preston will take the throw. Play does turn over. Osler trying to control it here for Essendon. Preston's ball once again with Yamada. Yamada for Harrington. Harrington looks for Narita. Narita just trying to ease the play for Nishimura. Nishimura can't find Percy on this occasion. Langley. Jurcic. Now Smith. Smith under pressure from Nishimura. Helps to play back for support via Wilbert. Parkinson. Loses their footing. Prime opportunity for Preston as Amendolia sends Narita into the box. Bit of a dangerous touch there. Unfortunate control there from Van Dalt. Does see Essendon's second goal. Fortunately for them, it's the wrong net. It is Essendon Royals 1, Preston Lions 1.
Oh, Preston Lions. Goal scorer, number 44, Preston. Preston Lions 1, Preston Lions 1.
As we heard there, ground nets are crediting the English forward for Preston. In Valentine Percy. So, Garth will sort of see a lot more of her as the game shapes up. Speaking of which, here's Percy on the ball already. Perfect timing in a way. Percy sends at Vlamic. Vlamic, can she get there? Yes, not quite in time. Goal kick for the Royals. Again, we see Board trying to force her team actually to get up there so she can hoof it forward. Certainly has quite a bit of force behind those strikes. Zara Board. Rita. Since Bolt eventually plays Amendolia. Get off Percy. Ball collects. Ball brought down to earth with some assistance from Amendolia. Free kick in favour of Fujiwara Ari. See Jurcic step up to take the kick. First, she's forced back there by our senior referee. Jurcic flicks it forward, breaks into the box, does manage to find Kendra Smith, who's under pressure. Seems to be Henderson in the depth of her own half. Is goal kick to Preston. After fantastic marshalling from the Macedonia keeper, the Macedonia captain. Harrington. Rita, fortunate touch there. Trestina back to the throw. Jurcic, as always, got our near side sorted. Quickly turns over. Amendolia force her take on opponents all by herself. Eventually looks to send it to Rita. Parkinson leaves the line. That should be a throw for the visitors. Harrington looks essentially for Yamada. Back in Harrington, who tries to curl into the box. It's turned over. Presently with Ari. Ari looking for the switch. Can't find Grover on this occasion. Henderson with Mura. Just looking to break into the box by Percy. Technically for the moment. Looks for a free kick from the Essendon technical area. Personally falling on deaf ears. Grover. Can't find the connection she desires. Ends up with Dean. Dean rolls wide for her fullback. As a very much thump the ball from range. leaves the area. Shouts back and forth there from the sidelines. Much a null situation for the moment. So they can all change. Smith intercepted. Falls forward. It's another Rita. Nishimura now. Turnover. In a dangerous area. Ari under pressure. Needs Parkinson for support. Parkinson turns to Ari. She beats Amendolia. Amendolia eventually gets the touch. Plays into her centre half. Checker. Now Grober finds Osler in a dangerous area. Dean exceptionally fortunate there. Perhaps Dean last night was wishing upon a star. For a bit of fortune in what has been a very well fought tie throughout last season. With the Royals and Lions beating thrice in the 2024 campaign. Chance for a handball. Waved on by our lead referee. It's present with Ari. In which Michael Smith is intercepted. We shall have a free kick for the visitors. Checker with the honours. Shot short for Yamada, a fellow centre half. Now the long ball from Checker. It seems it was originally intended for Narita to run through. It doesn't seem like there was great deal of communication between the front and back lines of the visitors. And so, as it shall stand, time being at least, it is Essendon 1, Preston 1. Grober. Play central into Smith. Smith looks to spread Parkinson. Out off Harrington. So Parkinson throw. Finds Ari. Ari forces past a few challenges. Just wide of the target there. Once again, Sophie Dean exceptionally fortunate in the situation. That's certainly not to say by any means the game is purely a luck. Dean very much one of the top keepers in the division. Percy. Send Nishimura. Ball is cleared. Throw for Macedonians. Checker. Take the throw. Breaks into the box as it's headed clear by Smith. So, the Lions get to spread their paws just a little bit further. Potentially get their claws in there as well. Once more, check the throw. Bit of ooh, what? But certainly, quite a bit of chaos for a prime opportunity, and it is cracking goal there to take the lead for our visitors. Just try to confirm the goal scorer for you all. We can confirm it's the number 6, El Talevsky. Apologies, number 7, Ellie Rummett.
Goal, first round. Goal scored by number 7, Ellie Wayman. First round 2, Essendon 1.
And so, as we get back on the way, as we've entered into the 29th minute of play, very much looks like the visitors with a full force forward. Challenge there from Percy. Shall give the Royals a free kick. With their gaffer, Vince Bastiano, just requiring a quick talking to from our assistant referee. Smith sends Grover. It's intercepted by Talevsky. Van Dort sort of finds ahead of Paradis in the process. Free kick for Preston, much to the jubilation of their technical area. Checker. Yamada plays for Harrington. Harrington looks for a central option in Amy D'Elia. Can't quite return to Harrington in time. Parkinson pass for Jurcic to take the throw. Mainly can't get control there. Quick turnover into Amendolia. Amendolia fortunate to find Percy this time around. Raise up, try and put the pressure on Essendon midfielder. Henderson again trying to force play back into the opposing half from her perspective. Still with the Royals. Smith playing for Grover to try and break into the opposing half, try and get some momentum back into their game. Ari facing a firm challenge, doing well, eventually forced off her feet. As the throw is conceded. Paradis whipped narrowly towards Osler from Grover. Langley. It's a shot from range. Dealt with by Dean. Palmed off to Levski. Smith, picked up by Paradis. Grover. He has some real option in the box. Collects by Dean. Dean, we have Checker. Checker very much well-known figure from out of the country. Rita. Marshall there by Parkinson. Do you see a throw for Macedonia? So perhaps an opportunity once again for the visitors' technical area to be full of joy and jubilation. So going to this fixture, they might have been a bit unnervy given their statistical record of results whenever our senior referee has been in charge. As Essendon have had a perfect win record whenever Courtney Deason's been in charge. Certainly, very much coincidental to see the visitors strike off the woodwork. Ari looks to then Paradis. And with the handball, you do see it out in the 3 point for the goal kick. For the free kick. Interesting. Dean just opts to take it a bit further back, more in a more usual comfortable position. Checker playing back into a keeper. Turns Checker. Checking out, looking for the advancing play. Finds Rita. Rita has options. Ends up going for a more wider opportunity via the early goal scorer. Range. Tell you what, I don't quite believe it. I don't think our goal scorer quite believes it. Tell you what for certain, if anyone believes it, it's very much the Preston bench. Absolutely ecstatic from that tremendous striking range from their captain, George Henderson. Potential of that, you may have just seen, you may have just witnessed our goal of the week. We hard to top that. Absolutely tremendous ball. And so with that, the Lions very much absolutely out for blood now. As they found the back of it 3 times. So a very healthy position to be in coming into the half-time break. As we do have at least 10 to play here at Cross Keys. Grover. Paradis returns for Grover. Grover needs to pulse. Can't find Ari. Lead ball. Do see 2 balls on the pitch. Very unfortunate game dynamic. Given the closest of the pitches here at Cross Keys. Do have a junior boys fixture, I believe. Behind us. Just a handball off Langley. Sees goal regardless. As Dean requests another ball. So this believe looks like to be one of our media team today. Going for a nice little mystery tour. Let's see what we can get from the shrubs. Dean. Checker. Checker. High up a far side wing. To left ski. Back in for a keeper. To left ski again. Eventually placed forward. Fine run there. This ball's too hard for her. So it almost seemed like Preston were having a bit of mind games against their opponents, just chasing them, say, come and get it. Rita looks to send Nishimura. Nishimura, a bit of pressure from Jurcic and Parkinson now. Collected by Bald. Cut back a bit. And Dalt finds Osler. Now with Grober. to send Osler as it's intercepted. Dean. Now Harrington. Essentially for Yamada. To Levski. This is a long ball towards Percy. Intercepted by Van Dalt. Percy with the flick on for Henderson. He shoved a free kick.
Back post, Georgie, back post, come on.
We are giving go ahead for our senior referee as Levski knocks it in. Ball's caught off the line. Dangerous moment here. Opportunity from the Rita wide the post. And so as it stands, Sharon Main, Essendon 1, Preston 3. Yamada to Levski. Smith. Grover. Just running out of space there. Levski with a long range throw. Might find a teammate. It's a turnover that eventually turns into another turnover. Sent forward by Henderson. She looks to send a blank. Kept in play. Firm pressuring. Shall be a Preston ball. Just a throw for the moment. Throw cleared out for a corner. And so once more, Eric Rita jogs the position. What can we make of this one? As we're very much broken to the final 5 of regulation time. We have first half at least. Rita whips in, whips high. Bricks pass far post. Can't quite stay in there. So, goal kick it shall be for Essendon. Eventually I'll just set it down, get it how she wants it. Quick tap for Jurcic. Ari to Osler. Entirely intentional Ari. Now Osler again via Paradise. Smith send to Paradise. Osler can't force her way through. Back down by Smith. Percy now, able to clear their half. Ball flicked forward there. I do believe forgot to be by Nishimura. Shot back a little bit. And Dolia just looking for the free kick there. Not so water this time around. Nishimura with the touch. Not finding her target this time around. Throw for the Royals. Paradise. Narrated with briefest touch, still very much a Royals ball. Parkinson plays off Henderson. Perhaps certainly not intentionally there. Henderson looking for the throw. Isn't awarded to her this time round. See the ball bounce through Harrison's legs. Ari. Pressure from her fellow Japanese national Yamada. Shot from Paradise. Not quite the volley she would have desired there. Dean, the kick. Finds Percy. Percy looks to send Lolita. Apologies. Lolita. Eventually has foul called against her. She was looking for herself. Chance here for Grober. She get a shot on here. So that's a cut back. Paradise's ball now. Let's get the intercept. Much to the applause of her bench. Henderson. Shows for Teleski. Teleski just bringing herself back a bit, just trying to give a bit more space, just get the right ball. Finds Blank. Now with Percy. Brought back down under control. Henderson tries to send Nishimura. It looks like communication there was not quite on the same wavelength. You see, now shy 30 seconds left of regulation time. Dean collects the ball from range. Right. Now Rita. Percy flicks it forward. Nishimura's ball. Shot. Cross shots dealt with by the Essendon keepers of balls. And we can confirm from our full official there'll be 2 additional minutes. Paradise plays a back for Wilberts. Wilbert looking for Grover via the long ball. Not quite long enough on this occasion. Free kick, Preston. Plavsky with the free kick. Headed clear by Jurcic. Osler. Able to find some support via Paradise. Now with Ari. And a very heavy pressure from Harrington. Henderson. Yamada. Now with Narita. Back for Harrington to send it towards Anadolia. Now if Harrington once more. Bit of pressure. We do see free kick for the Royals. Jurcic with the honour. Just about finds Osler. She can't bring it down as she desires. And with that, that's all out. Senior referee Courtney Van Dyson and ACC for our first half. Scoreline presently standing at Essendon 1, Preston Lions 3.
Preston Lions 3.
And so we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so.
Also get down here and check out the Bardo Fitness Studios.
Anyway, as we're saying, we'll see you in about 15 or so. So get yourself a nice cup of in the half-time window. Shouting Audrey Osler. Get us back in the way. Once she's going to go ahead. Calls from our senior referee, Whitney Van Dusen. Osler. Plays back to Smith. Smith presently with Van Dort. Dort looks for Paradise. Paradise hasn't got any support there. Now Percy. Falls forward left and Leo. Go for Preston now, deep in their opponent's half. Checker, jigging up to take the throw. Playing in long, looks for a captain in Georgia Henderson. Henderson, unfortunate, not the touch he requires there. Goal kick Essendon Royals. Ball back into play. Eventually it finds the boot of Audrey Osler. Osler tucks it in. Smith. Smith tries to whip it forward for Parkinson. Parkinson playing off looks to be Yamada there to get the corner. So off one Japanese national to the boot of another. Uchiwara Ari. Corner. Taken short in the Paradise. Look at Ari. It's into the box. And clear by Narita. Jurcic. Looks like she was first in the contest. Who had flag. Final touch of black kit. Preston, however. Henderson. Quite forward on this occasion. And the throws turn over. Jesse, as always, taking throws on the far side wing. Things switched across. Just find Grober. And very firm pressure from Amadou Lea. So going to find Van Dort. Van Dort looks for Paradise. He's for Percy. Percy Flint, the previous goal scorer. That's the 1-2. Actually getting snuffed out between Narita and Henderson. Both of which have been tremendous in the first half. Ford forces back the save. Smith plays back to Parkinson. Return to Smith. Smith looking wide for Grober. Paradise returning to Grober. He can't advance at the moment. He's able to recollect. Paradise. Ari tries to wrangle Langley through. As the momentum is snuffed out for the time being. And so with 49 minutes played, still no goals in the second half. But the warning signs very much there. This time more so our hosts trying to start this half like they did the first and just keep forcing the play forward, keep trying to find that nice little bit of wriggle room. Van Dort. Grover. Grover physically dealt with. And the free kick is eventually awarded. So Van Dort to take free kick. Set them deep into Paradise. Paradise unfortunately gets a touch there she needs. Turns over. Paradise keen to recollect. Langley intercepting pass. Paradise now. Smith. Intercepted by Nishimura. Looks to send Percy. Headed by Jurcic. Controlled in the Essendon player. Still Parkinson. From Jurcic. Jurcic looking for a centre half in Wilbert. And Dort. Flip forward. Can only find the boot of El Telesky. Smith. Great work there in playing off the hand ball. Rita. Parkinson. So cut across. It's collected by Nishimura. Nishimura just trying to find the right ball. Finds Langley. Not what she would desire. Wilbert. Formerly of course United. Tony Wilbert. Paradise finds Grover. Great area. Can't quite get the pace to beat Dean in the situation. All-time turnover for Preston. See a chance from Van Dort in. Touch of Van Dort. No. The referees give Van Dort a throw. Not the final touch. So in that deep corner, as you might be able to tell, is a bit difficult to just get the right angle, especially when out viewing the gantry does fill up with various supporters. So a great spot to watch any game of football, must be said. Robert. Take the throw. Fair to say, I can't think of a job does minimum Jurcic is a bit like a football equivalent of a Swiss Army. Do a little bit of everything. We do see our first substitution for the afternoon. And it's taken by the visitors. Coming off the pitch is the previous goal scorer, number 7, Ellie Vlamic. She's replaced by number 30, Elena Vatke. That is 7 Vlamic off, 30 Vatke on for Macedonia. And Vatke get her first touch of the afternoon. Henderson can't keep control there. It's by Nishimura though, so potential thorn here for our visitors. Narita finds Percy in a dangerous area. Percy needs support though. Wants to go alone. Can ricochet off Narita. Henderson only go as far as the gloves of Zara Bald. Essendon 1, Preston 3. As we're seeing, 55 minutes played. send Parkinson. Parkinson is into the box. Can't find the touch she wants. Gets into the clearing ball. Jurcic to Wilbert. Wilbert's got space, not necessarily time. Finds Langley. Smith now. Van Dort. Looks stupid for Ari. Ari can't quite get the header she desires there. Again, it shall be merely a goal kick. Certainly perhaps the best opportunity our hosts have had in the second half. Henderson. So it's a long ball forward. The other person made is number 14, Amy Parkinson. Of the Rogues. Parkinson down under pressure. Goes back to Wilbert. Wilbert finds the Langley supports. He's tailing her. His turnover is forced. Yamada now. It's for the long ball. No one's going to make that one. Smith. Parkinson under pressure. Jurcic now. Looking for some breathing room. It looked like it was Amendolia there. Trying to force something out. Virtually nothing. Ball just giving a bit of safety and security for this Essendon back to the line. Grover. Van Dort turns to Grover. Paradise can't find Langley. Does it up with Van Dort? Smith plays the switch into Parkinson. Parkinson returns no such option in Smith. Eventually find Paradise. Paradise is also here. She has Sean here. Shoots and is denied by Sophie G. Cracking afternoon is the Preston keeper, Sophie Dean. Chimura to Percy. Can't quite find her this time around. And Dort knocks it back into the Preston half. Finds and brought down by Grover. Not finding the option she desires. Checker. To Levski. I'm into Leah now. Looks to send Vatke. Van Dort there first. Looks like it shall just be a throw. I feel just need to have a quick check on Van Dort. Make sure she's alright to continue. Looks like the clearing ball was not quite just what she gained in the moment. She's back on her feet, so hopefully just a little bit sore, a little bit bruised, but otherwise particularly boo. It was corner. So hopefully you're all getting a better view than myself at the moment. As the ball's whipped in, just about beats the near post, but it is cleared from the area. Smith. Confirmed pressure, as is Osler. Bit of head contact there. As plays forcibly stopped. And the Essendon physio is rushed on. Pretty much direct to nose contact there. There's just a little bit of blood there upon the elbow of Monsieur Yamada as well. Also, he's back on her feet. from the looks of things, she'll be on and off again. And so, it'll just be a drop ball. Presently is with Talevsky. Harrington. Checker. Wide for our captain in Georgia Henderson. Looks like a move. Rita, remember to get a touch, calling for a free kick to no avail. Henderson, Rita, knocked almost clear by Jurcic. Person out, trying to amplify the pressure. Jurcic plays up Percy. And it should. It shall be a throw for the Royals. How much space they've got from the corner flag, though. It's a little bit more than it initially seems. Ishimura. For the switch. Ultimately opts for Talevsky in a more defensive area. Talevsky finds a back key. He's got two on her. Doing well to battle past Van Dort and Ava Grover. Harrison there, just playing off Paradise. Check up, jogging up to take the throw in for Preston. A long range ball it is. Very much danger for it. Somehow cleared away. Clearing touch. Once again, we see Essendon in a position of absolute chaos within their own 18-yard box. This time, they're able to deal with the situation. Very much a great escape there for Triestina. As they look set to make a triple substitution. Puts things on the touchline. Time being is a corner for our visitors. As we break into the 64th minute, corner's played in, beats the near post, bit of ricochet, and a follow-up corner is awarded. Much to the applause of the travelling support there on the far side. Corner ball, swung back in. This time collected by Bald. Bald finds Van Dort. Van Dort intercepted by Henderson. Vatke's ball. Picked up briefly by Langley. Now Van Dort cements change possession. Smith. Tap for Ari. Ari. Little side flick for Parkinson. Back in for Smith in the central position. Jurcic. Looks for Parkinson. Under pressure. Smith. Could she get a ball away? She can. She will find Van Dort for good measure. Paradise. It's turned over. Percy now. Send the Rita. Narita not going to get to that ball just quite, but Percy passes back on it once again. Sumada looks to flick it on. Comfortably collected there by the Kiwi national, Kendra Smith in the midfield. Rolls out for a throw, and so our double substitute, triple substitution, it does begin. We'll confirm numbers for you ASAP. And while we wait confirmation of the third change for our hosts, do see play brought back in via the throw. Preston under pressure. Turnover is false. Paradise. And so, just to quickly rattle through that triple substitution for you all at home. Coming off the pitch is number 12, Kobe Wilbert, number 14, A. Parkinson, number 24, Audrey Osler. They're collectively replaced by number 3, Mia Lantieri Bartley, number 6, Sasha Corey, number 7, Betty Michael. To recap, that is 12, Wilbert, 14, Parkinson, 24, Osler off, 3, Lantieri Bartley, 6, Corey, and 7, Michael on for Triestina. Josic, Smith looks to send Betty Michael and send Michael, opting just to let things sort themselves out as the ricochet ball gives her side of the throw. Smith clicks on for the substitute in Sasha Corey. We do see a corner for the hosts. Fujiwara with the honour here. She whips it in. Just about being the near post. Still relatively in danger as it's cleared by Harrington. Free kick awarded for number 30, Elena Vatke. We do see our first booking of the afternoon. And that's going to the substitute, number 3, Mia Lantieri Bartley. Free kick is whipped in. There's Percy. Shot from Checker. Initially I thought it might have been deflected there. Regardless of initial reactions, goal kick shall be the decision. See the Essendon keeper in Zaragoza readjust their position. Into Leah, place for Harrington. Harrington looking to flick into Vatke. Vatke manages the nutmeg Van Dalt. It's to send Percy. Percy going to flick on. Juricic just going to body in the way, just in time. Vatke now. Trying to pass up Paradise. It's Tristia with the throw. Quite a bit of force there against Amandol Leah there. Certainly an effective clearance. Indulk the throw. Cleared again by Amanda Leah. Van Dalt throws in, and again Please let me know if I'm repeating myself a bit too much. Cleared by Amendolia. Used for a handball, waved on. As Checker clears the area. Narita. Amendolia wants to send Percy. Jurcic shall be able to deal with the situation. Ari is with Michael. Marder plays back into a keeper, Dean. Dean, a bit of pressure. Should be able to find Harrington. Ball turns to Dean as Harrington looks to clear the area. Vatke now. Taps for Amendolia. Looking to send Narita with Lantieri Bartley just knocking it clear. As Essendon to regroup. So it shall be either Harrington to take the throw for Preston. Forward firmly, Lex there. Plays wide. That's Michael. Now with Ari. With a bit of pressure. Plays at Lantieri Bartley. Grober now. In for Paradise. Langley. And Dalt. Intercepted by Percy. Send Vatke. Intercepted by Van Dalt. So New Zealand Nationals able to amend the momentum. Smith bumps it forward. We shall see another substitution made for our hosts. This time just a singular change. Confusion in numbers. Initially. Should be able to confirm that change. Pitch was number 2, Langley. Jurcic, pressure, balls out to deal situation. Person just coming up, a bit of a knock there. Should be alright to continue. Indeed, we can very much confirm for you now. It was number 13, Philomena Delic, placing Langley. So the recover substitution for Essendon is 2 Langley off, 13 Delic on for the Royals. Right, a corner for the visitors. Swung in, beats the near post, doesn't beat the gloves of Bald. Ball eventually takes the goal kick. Into Leah. Flicking it down for Vatku. And Dort with a clearing touch. Harrington with the throw. Tina Bartley, touch. Van Dort in possession now. Plays clear. Throw for the visitors. Deep in Essendon's own half. Once again, we see number 15 and a checker come to take the throw. Checker. Going to play deep. Still in play, still in danger. Ball does get a couple of fingers to it, but can't control. It is cleared. And so Preston got a few moments just to keep in their back line, get the shape, and just see, okay, what's next? So look to press and send back key, and Dort heads it. Actually, best out for a throw. Harrington looking for an option, needs an option. Actually, does play for Henderson, her captain. Again, throw for the Lions. So we see checker make her way forward, take the throw. Very much deep in the Essendon half. Brought in by checker. Almost that would find Percy pinpoint there. And so we shell the corner, full Preston. As we see, a bit of movement from the visitors' technical area. So substitution for them. Potentially not too far away. Corner ball's whipped in. It's not clear. And we shall see that substitution. There will be a double change for the visitors. And so, coming off the pitch is number 28, Eliza Amendolia, and number 44, Valentine Percy. They're replaced by number 9, Molly Mae Ramsey, and number 20, Summer Caponicia. Free kick for the Royals. A bit over 10 minutes left of regulation time here. Free kick sent in. Not really able to get much contact behind the ball as it's lacklustre trickles out for a goal kick. Once again, it is Essendon to make a quick substitution. Coming off the pitch is number 9, Fujiwara Ari. She's replaced by number 10, Jessie Armstrong. That's 9 Ari off, 10 Armstrong on for Essendon. Checker. Back into Dean. Dean now to Levski. Harrington. Emma unforced. Finds Corey. Trying to whip it into the box. So it's substitute there. Armstrong, you know, first touch of the game. Back here, they're just expertly seeing it out. Harrington with the throw. Looks for Captain Nixia. And Jolts. Oh, he both finds Corey there. So see Ramsey, the early substitute for Preston. Getting a bit of time on the ball. Delich. Michael. Trying to take on the entire Preston midfield solo. Armstrong. Finds Smith. Smith not quite getting the touch he wants there. As we've entered into the final 10 of regulation time here. Eventually see the goal kick played. As Checker puts some oomph behind it. Smith into Corey. Corey trying to flick it off with Delich. Turned over presently is with Nietzsche. Marder. Checker there. A bit of pressure. We'll find Narita. He's caught in the spins. Henderson there for support. Ramsey now. A bit of pressure from Michael. Is able to reach Vatke. And Vatke whipping across. Jurcic, just doing enough to deal with that there. Merely a throw for Preston after all that. So, well-timed clearance there from the Essendon captain. Cleared by Smith. And again, we should say a throw. Throw's played in deep. Not quite out of danger just yet. Nishimura can't cheekily find Narita there. Goal kick for the Royals. Harrington flicks back forward, and on by Vatke. Shall anyone make that? Merely the gloves of Zara balled. Vatke tries to stand it on Nietzsche, not quite panning out this time around. Cracking time at the intercept there, as we see Narita have a shot from range. Not being balled at this time around. Armstrong. Just about clears the ball. But turns out regardless. Yamada. Right free kick there. Smith takes it as quick as possible. Again, it turns over. Ramsey. Trying to arrow past Juric there. Juric. Just a little bit sore after that. And after all that, almost like a final just chasing push, just to say, we've still got the energy, we've still got the momentum. purely seem like Preston play just for mind games as it stands. Why not? So they had a tremendous afternoon as they're set to have back-to-back wins for the first time this year. Checker. In for Talevsky. Harrington. Dean. Now Checker. Plays Ramsey on. Ramsey into Capenicia. Capenicia with the cross opportunity. Send Marita. It's gone a bit deeper than perhaps even than imagined. Is Marita's ball as it stands. Pressured. Still on her feet. Still play on. No whistle from our senior referee. Talevsky. Vatke. Nishimura. Is she going to shine here? Nishimura. Just out the line my ball. Ball. Just going to reap in net. If it wasn't for the exceptionally well-timed clearance there. So it looks like it was Delich with the touch there. Regardless. Oh, hang on. Still. Yeah. Once more. Question going to be asked. How did that not go in? Two very unfortunate moments for the visitors in equally rapid succession. This time around is Smith who cleared the area.
No, I have now, at the same time. At the same time as him. I was going to play at 6, but
Shots in range from Yamada. Not troubling the people this time. Board with a goal kick. We shall see throw Preston. Van Dort to take. Place off Corey. Armstrong. Terry Bartley. Looking for the switch into her captain, Mikhailo Jurcic. Paradise. Back kick within the set. Marita can't back first, force the play further forward. So with Preston, now Ram to Nietzsche there. Delich. Paradise. Jurcic. Back for a keeper in board. And a minute to go here at Cross Keys. Next to regulation time. Armstrong. Van Dort. Van Dort looks sends the box. No one's there to meet it. And Terry Bartley. Van Dort. Vatke. Ishimura. Shall send it Capenicia. As well placed in her area, it's pulling the ball. Capenicia there, unfortunate not to get too much further forward. As visitors look to make a late double substitution. And so, coming off the visitors, number 6, El Talevsky, and number 8, Miri Nishimura. They're replaced by number 16, Lani Judici, and number 21, Mia Power. So the recap, that is 6 Levski, 8 Nishimura off. Number 16, Judadish, 21 Power on for the visitors. As we've now entered in to injury time. We should be able to confirm the exact figure for you at home. And Daltz in for Corey. Smith. So between Michael, Corey, looking for Smith. Looks wide for Delic. Delic brings it down. Nice bit of control there from the midfielder. Armstrong, flick and touch. Palms it for Van Dort. And Dort looks for Corey. Intercepted, but not turned over. Smith trying to spread again. Wide for Delic. Delic can't find Michael. A dangerous turnover. Can Preston make it 4 here? That key. Did she go alone? Can't beat Nancy Harry Bartley quite like that. Free kick there against Capamnesia. Free kick sent in. Not troubling the keeper. What? I like that. And so, as things stand, it shall be Essendon 1, Preston 3. Coming the end of this round 4 fixture in the NPLW. Should we throw for the visitors? Harrington. This was support. Actually, opposite play long for Vatku. Flicks it on for Narita. Can Narita bring in the cross? Dealt with by the Essendon back line. And with that, it is our full-time whistle. It is Essendon 1. Preston Lions 3. Certainly a cracking game for the visitors. With a fiery first half from both sides. Second half perhaps a little bit more lacklustre, but with plenty of action nonetheless. And so for all of us here at NPL Victoria, that's about time for our broadcast. And so until next time, I've been William Bennett. Until then, cheerio.